Imagine this. The alarm goes off, you groan, hit snooze, and dread the day ahead. Sound familiar? That's the daily grind for you. It's like a never-ending carousel ride that often feels like it's spinning out of control. Monday to Friday, rinse and repeat. It's the same old, the same commute, the same desk, the same faces. It's a cycle that can feel as relentless as the tides, as predictable as the sun's rise and set. Let's be real, it's easy to feel trapped in this daily routine. The monotony can be as thick as morning fog, clouding our vision and dampening our spirits. We find ourselves yearning for something more, something beyond the confines of our cubicles, beyond the constraints of our daily obligations. We seek an escape, a break, a change. But what if I told you that the key to breaking free from this cycle lies within you? Yes, you heard that right. You have the power to convert this dread into excitement, this monotony into motivation. Motivation, my friends, isn't a magic potion that you stumble upon in a fairy tale. It's a tool, a weapon that you wield to combat the challenges of everyday life. Think of it as the fuel that powers your engine, the wind beneath your wings, the spark that lights your fire. It's that little voice in your head that whispers, "You can do it," when the world screams, "You can't." It's the fire in your belly that refuses to be extinguished, no matter how hard the winds of life blow. We've all been there, stuck in the rut of daily life, feeling like a hamster on a wheel. But remember, every day is a new opportunity. An opportunity to break free, to rise above, to conquer the day. The alarm clock? That's not a signal to dread the day. It's a wake-up call, a call to action, a reminder that a brand new day awaits, brimming with possibilities. So let's seize it, let's make the most of it. After all, the daily grind is only as mundane as we allow it to be. A few years ago, I found myself stuck in an uninspiring rut. Picture this. Every morning, I awoke to the drone of my alarm, trudged through the day, and collapsed into bed each night feeling utterly spent and devoid of energy. My days were filled with routine tasks that felt like moving mountains, and my nights were haunted by the thought of another monotonous day ahead. I was living, but without vibrancy or passion. I was like a car stuck in neutral. The engine was running, but there was no forward motion. It was as if I was caught in a whirlpool of sameness, spinning around in circles, unable to break free. I desperately wanted to swim towards the shore of inspiration, but I couldn't muster the strength or the motivation to do so. I remember one particular Tuesday, as gray and routine as the rest. I was sitting at my desk, staring blankly at the computer screen, my mind wandering far away from the task at hand. The cursor was blinking, as if mocking my inability to move forward. It felt like I was trapped in a never-ending loop of uninspired existence. Feeling stuck is a universal experience. We've all been there, haven't we? Trapped in the mire of our own lack of motivation. It's like being stuck in a dense fog without a compass, unsure of the direction to take. And the worst part? The more we struggle, the deeper we sink. But here's a little secret. It's okay to feel stuck sometimes. It's okay to feel uninspired. It's a part of the human experience. It's a signal that something needs to change. It's the universe nudging you, whispering that it's time to shake things up, to break free from the rut and chart a new course. I realized I needed a change, but where to start? Then, one ordinary day, something extraordinary happened. It was an event as typical as any other, a moment that could have passed unnoticed in the humdrum of life, but it didn't. It stood out, like a beacon in the fog, demanding attention. It was the day I stumbled upon a book, a bundle of pages that turned out to be a treasure chest of wisdom. This was no ordinary book. It was a life-altering guide. It was as if the universe had conspired to place it in my path, to nudge me towards a journey I hadn't even realized I was yearning for. This book, this humble collection of thoughts and ideas, sparked a fire in me, the flames of which I still feel today. The book was about the power of the human spirit, the immense potential that lies within each of us, often untapped and unexplored. It spoke of the courage to dream, the audacity to strive, and the resilience to endure. It was a call to action, a call to elevate, a call to transform. As I turned the pages, I could feel a shift in my perspective. The words resonated, they echoed my unspoken thoughts, they voiced my latent desires, and before I knew it, I was hooked. I was captivated by the possibility of change, the promise of growth, the allure of a better version of myself. It was a conversation not in the conventional sense, but a dialogue between the author and me. A conversation that stirred my soul, challenged my beliefs, and ignited a desire for change. It was as if the author, through the pages of the book, had extended a hand, inviting me to embark on an adventure of self-discovery and self-improvement. And so, with a renewed sense of purpose, a thirst for knowledge, and a heart full of hope, I took the first step. I stepped out of the confines of my comfort zone, ready to embrace the uncertainty, ready to face the challenges, ready to learn, to grow, to evolve. That was the beginning of my transformation. It wasn't a walk in the park, but each step was worth it. Let's talk about the journey. The journey towards self-improvement, the journey towards becoming the best version of ourselves. It's a path that can be bumpy, winding, and at times feels like an endless uphill climb. But oh, how sweet the view is from the top. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. You can't just teleport to the top, right? You have to put in the work, make the climb, endure the hardships. And those hardships, they're what make the journey worthwhile. Each stumble, each fall, they're not setbacks, they're opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to grow, to become stronger than you were before. This is where motivation plays its part. It's the fuel that keeps your engine running, even when the road gets tough. It's the fire in your belly that pushes you to keep going, to keep striving, to keep climbing. It's the voice in your head that whispers, "You can do this. You are capable. You are strong." So how do you find this motivation? It starts with you, with believing in yourself, in your abilities, in your potential. It starts with embracing the journey, not just the destination, because the destination, the end goal, it's important, no doubt. But the journey, the process, that's where the magic happens. That's where you find out what you're really made of. Embrace the journey, my friends. Embrace the struggles, the setbacks, the challenges. See them not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones. Stepping stones that are leading you towards your dreams, towards your goals, towards the person you're destined to become. And remember, it's okay to take a break, it's okay to rest, but it's not okay to quit. Because the journey, it's not a race, it's a marathon. And the only way to finish a marathon, keep moving forward, one step at a time. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Scene script. Fast forward to today, and I'm a different person. You see, there's a power in transformation that's almost magical. It's like watching a caterpillar metamorphose into a butterfly, unrecognizable from its former self. I'm no longer the person I was, and I've got motivation to thank for that. There's a strength in me now, a resilience that I've never known before. I've embraced failures as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Every fall, every setback, each moment of self-doubt, they've all been instrumental in crafting the person I've become. The journey was no walk in the park, but the reward has been worth every sweat-drenched moment. I've discovered a sense of purpose, a drive that propels me forward even on the toughest days. I've found a new lease on life, a hunger for progress that's insatiable. Motivation, my friends, has been the catalyst to this transformation. It's the spark that ignited the flame within me, the fuel that keeps the fire burning. It's been my compass in the storm, guiding me towards my true north. I've learned to embrace change, to welcome it with open arms. Change is not a monster to be feared, but a friend to be welcomed. It's the architect of growth, the sculptor of character, the painter of a vibrant life canvas. I've discovered the joy in challenging myself, in pushing boundaries and breaking down walls. I've realized the thrill of stepping out of my comfort zone, of daring to dream and daring to do. I've tasted the sweet victory of achieving what I once thought was impossible. And through it all, I've learned one invaluable lesson, that the power to change, to transform, lies within each one of us. It's not found in a magic potion or a secret formula. It's not hidden in a far-off land or a mythical beast. It's right here within you. So, my friends, remember this. Change is possible, and it starts with you. Embrace it, welcome it, chase it. For in change lies the power of transformation, the magic of becoming who you were always meant to be. Motivation is more than just a buzzword. It's a powerful force. A force that can ignite change, propel us forward, and make the seemingly impossible possible. Think about it. Every great achievement in history, every milestone reached, every mountain climbed, has been fueled by this incredible force. It's the same force that wakes us up every morning, pushing us to strive, to grow, to achieve more. Now you might be thinking, hey, that sounds great and all, but what does science say? Well, I'm glad you asked. According to research from the University of Chicago, motivation can dramatically increase a person's ability to focus and enhance their cognitive skills. In simpler terms, motivation can make you smarter, But it's not just about getting smarter. Renowned psychologist Abraham Maslow once said, "What a man can be, he must be." This need to actualize one's potential is the ultimate driving force in life. It pushes us to break barriers, to step out of our comfort zones, to reach heights we never thought possible. And let's not forget the words of the legendary Muhammad Ali, who said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." Now, if that doesn't encapsulate the power of motivation, I don't know what does. But remember, motivation isn't a magic potion. It doesn't just appear out of thin air. It's a flame that needs to be kindled, a muscle that needs to be trained. It's a journey, a process, a commitment. So as you embark on your journey, remember this. Motivation is the wind beneath your wings, the engine that powers your journey, the spark that lights your path. Harness it, nurture it, let it guide you, because at the end of the day, motivation is the fuel that drives us towards our dreams. So, how do we keep that motivational fire burning? Now, that's a question worth asking. It's one thing to get motivated, but it's a whole different ballgame to stay motivated. But don't worry, because I've got some tried and true strategies to help keep that fire ablaze. First and foremost, let's talk about goal setting. You see, having a clear vision of where you want to go is like having a map on a long journey. It gives you direction, it gives you purpose, and it keeps you on track. So make sure to set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals, or what we like to call SMART goals. Secondly, find a mentor or a role model. Having someone who's been where you want to go can provide invaluable insights and guidance. They can share their experiences, their successes, and even their failures so you can learn from them. And let's be real, it's always reassuring to know that you're not alone on this journey. Next up, practice self-care. Now, this might sound a bit off topic, but trust me, it's not. You see, staying motivated requires energy, and to have energy, you need to take care of yourself. That means eating right, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and taking time to relax and recharge. And finally, always keep learning. The world is full of knowledge and new experiences, and the more you learn, the more you grow. And growth, my friends, is a big motivator. So read a book, take a course, attend a seminar, or simply learn something new every day. Remember, staying motivated is not about being high on energy all the time. It's about having the resilience to keep going even when times are tough. It's about having the courage to face challenges head on. And most importantly, it's about having the determination to keep striving for your dreams, no matter what. Remember, staying motivated is a daily commitment. So keep that fire burning and keep on moving forward. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Now it's your turn to start your journey. Yes, you heard it right. It's time to take the reins of your life and steer it in the direction you want. The journey towards self-transformation and motivation isn't a spectator sport. It's a path you carve for yourself, one step at a time. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. The journey of self-discovery, growth, and becoming the best version of yourself. You may be wondering, where do I start? The answer is simple. Start right where you are. Start with the little things. Start by setting a small goal for yourself. It could be anything from waking up early, reading a book, or even making your bed. The key is to start. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This journey will not be easy. There will be days when you want to give up, when you feel like you're not making any progress. But remember, progress is not always visible. Sometimes it's the small, incremental changes that make the biggest difference. Change is possible, and it's within your reach. You just have to believe in yourself and keep going. Let's make a pact. Let's commit to starting this journey today. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Because the best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. So are you ready to embark on this journey? Are you ready to take the first step towards your transformation? If you are, then let's do this together. Let's take this journey one step at a time, one day at a time. Let's motivate each other, inspire each other, and help each other grow. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share Motivational Grand Rising. There's a lot more content coming your way. And remember, the more you share, the more you inspire. So let's spread positivity and motivation all around us. Start today. The future you will thank you. Remember, every day is a new opportunity. It's a chance to wipe the slate clean, to start anew, and to seize the day with both hands. Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've taken together today. We've delved into the daily grind, the uninspired phase, and we've unearthed that spark within us. We've embarked on a journey of self-discovery, witnessed the transformative power of motivation, and we've equipped ourselves with the tools needed to stay motivated. Don't forget the importance of finding your spark. It's that little flame inside of you that keeps you going, even when the going gets tough. Keep it alive, fan its flames, and let it guide you on your path. Our journey has taught us that transformation is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a culmination of small, consistent steps towards your goal. Be patient with yourself. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Remember the power of motivation. It can turn the impossible into the possible. It's the fuel that drives us towards our goals, that keeps us moving forward even when we face setbacks. Harness this power and let it propel you forward. We've also covered tips for staying motivated. Remember, motivation isn't a one-time thing. It's a daily practice. Keep your goals in sight, surround yourself with positive influences, and remember to celebrate your victories, however small they may be. Embrace change. It's the only constant in life. Welcome it with open arms, for it brings with it new opportunities, new experiences, and new lessons to be learned. Stay motivated, my friends. Stay hungry for success, stay thirsty for knowledge, and stay driven on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. So go ahead, hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspirational content. Your journey starts now.